Reddit is setting up new restrictions to cut down on hateful speech, but controversial content is still very accessible.
That's right. In a Washington Post op-ed, former CEO Ellen Pao explained the difficulty of protecting freedom of speech and protecting consumers. She wrote, quote, "Balancing free expression with privacy and the protection of participants has always been a challenge for open content platforms on the internet, but that balancing act is getting harder. The trolls are winning." So, Bridget, let's talk about this. Reddit has evolved over the years, but it still has a bit of an identity crisis.
Oh, absolutely has an identity crisis. I mean, Reddit started 10 years ago, and this is a very popular website. It's one of the most popular on the web, and it's been a place where anything can be discussed. Good and just there's
Very
a side
bad.
of it that is just
Very
total
bad.
cesspool
Yes.
of bigotry and hate. And Uber having this identity, not Uber,
Reddit.
Reddit. Talking about the other story. All right, so Reddit's having this identity crisis because it is in a situation where do you continue being the free-for-all it is, or do you want to be taken as a serious company and grow? Because what company is going to want to do advertisements and work with a company that has all this stuff? So they decided to set new rules. They're not going to allow violence and other harassment, but they're not banning hate and just groups.
And also like very misogynist or pornographic material and discussions that happen on that site.
Right. What they're doing instead is saying, you know what, we're not going to put advertisements against things that we find inappropriate. We're just, going to let that be. And if you want to click on a group about white supremacy, we're going to give you a warning to say, hey, you know what you're getting into. But
that's not really cracking down.
No, that's not. And in fact, they might not be serving ads on that, but I'm sure they're counting the user numbers in this. So it's almost like Reddit is afraid of pushback against its own user base that this like monster that it created. So it's trying to be a little bit of both.
Wow, see what happens. Bridget Carey, thank you so much, Bridget.
Thanks.
All right.